G'day guys, Googs here. Today I'd like to talk about something a bit different because normally I'm going left wing, right? Now I'm confused. Normally I talk about the regressive left. Today I'd like to talk about the regressive right. And an Australian group called Reclaim Australia. Reclaim Australia. How you going, Reclaim Australia, you fucking knobs? First of all, what the fuck are you reclaiming? No, seriously, that's a serious question. What the fuck have you lost in order to reclaim it? Apparently, we've lost Australia to Islam, apparently, or something like that. We want to stop Australia becoming Islamic. Well, you haven't fucking lost anything to reclaim it, dickface. Your name is lame. Lame name. So we'll start there. Let's go to the second thing. Halal food. Halal. Halal food. Now, it's cultural, right? It's part of their religion for sure, but it's cultural. And I'm going to call you out on your fucking hypocrisy, right the fuck now, you dumb bastards, because you haven't thought about this one. Haven't thought about it at all. Can you name me your favourite traditional Chinese restaurant? How about a traditional Vietnamese restaurant, or a traditional Turkish place, or a traditional Indian place, or a traditional Pakistan? I don't know. Well, and when you go to your Chinese restaurant, do you use the little chopsticks? Because if you do like going to those restaurants and you like using the little chopsticks, you're a fucking hypocrite. Because that's their cultural fucking food. And you're saying it's fine for the Chinese to keep their cultural food because you like eating that shit, right? And it's not okay for Muslims to like food killed and prepared in their traditional style? Yeah. Hypocrite. Hypocrisy. 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 There's another point here. Now, we'll talk about terrorism. I hear this with, terrorism everywhere, reclaim Australia, terrorism everywhere, You do understand this, right? One. That's it. Right there. Since 2000, there's been one terrorist attack in this country by a crazy lone Islamist, jihadi, fundamentalist dickhead. Took over a Sydney cafeteria, and what happened there was tragic and horrific and terrifying, admittedly. And, we all cried with the families for their losses. We all cried with the survivors for their pain. And we all lauded a certain young man who used himself as a human shield in order to protect the others in that place as a hero, rightfully so. One since 2000. Now, considering that the Muslim population takes up about 2.09% or 430-odd thousand people, that's not bad. In fact, that's fucking brilliant. Do you know why? Because most Muslims in Australia, if not the overwhelming majority, are not jihadists, are not going to blow themselves up, because a majority of them are Australian. Some of them are fourth or fifth generation, for fuck's sake. They don't have accents. I like everything just the way you and I like it, dickhead. But apparently. And here's what I'm going to play back at you guys too. Now, we don't want them coming in from foreign lands. You're forgetting that it's a religion. Not every single one of those 2.09% of the population are going to be from the Middle East. There's going to be quite a few from places like Indonesia, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Not to mention converts, and those converts could be Aboriginal, those converts could be white European, those converts could be any atypical Australian who decides to become a Muslim for whatever reason they wish. Your arguments are lame, and I'm going to be quite honest with this. If you, instead of going, oh, no more mosques, went, well, let's go and invite these people to the barbecue. We're having a barbecue and their neighbours or whatever, we'll invite them. And we'll make sure we've got a separate little cooker for their halal stuff so that they don't have to worry about getting meats mixed up or whatever. And you sit down, you have a barbecue, and you find out that they're actually really nice people, and suddenly they're in the community. You would be surprised how far that goes. You can't expect people to integrate unless we actually help in that process. And if you're just going to yell and scream and act like a bunch of twats to them, what do you think is going to happen? Now, I'm not saying this is going to be every case. I'm not. But if you actually befriend them and they're now part of the community, what's the issue? You see, I believe that Islam, even the fundamentalist stuff, can be reformed. I believe this. It's a process that isn't going to happen the more ostracised people feel. It's that simple. So next time you want to raise a little banner, trying to reclaim something that we haven't lost, don't. Instead, find a Muslim, if you've got a Muslim person who works with you or a neighbour, invite them around for a barbie. See what it's actually about for them. We can all make a change. We can all have a better day tomorrow. So reclaim Australia. You're reclaiming nothing. I'm Googs. Have a good day.